Hello everyone, and this is Midnight29. Today I'm going to talk about something different. I know everyone was waiting for a new chapter of Party Adoption. However, I've decided to put out my views on the latest episodes of MLP before everyone else does it and answers questions that I'm going to say. So, yes, there will be a video on Party Adoption soon. I just thought I should get this out here while I have the chance. So, let's start off. First impressions. First question that came to mind is, did they really only just sit down on those thrones all at once, talking about it? Really? Didn't they all sit down on it during the end of the last episode? Didn't they? If so, then why didn't the map appear then? And if they've talked about it so many times, where else would they have talked about it? Other than maybe somewhere else in the castle or Sugarcube Corner. Probably. But, I guess that's part of the episode. And also, how much time has passed? Between episodes. I mean, for us, it's been a long time. So, how long was it for them? It seems like a long time. Maybe, but still a memory. So, a couple of weeks, maybe? They've come together to talk about it? That's just my thoughts. Next thing that made me laugh out loud is Hoofball. Spike. Hoofball. Big Mac. I admit, I love this. The idea of Big Mac and Spike talking together over sports. Though, I do wonder what Hoofball is. Is it like football? Or soccer to the Americans? Or is it American football? Or is it baseball? Because some of the things do look a bit more baseball-ish. Though, personally, I've never played. I do wonder that. Maybe we'll get more information as the time goes on. I would love to see an episode on Spike and Big Mac having some sort of thing on football, or hoofball as they call it. So they get this map, it appears. Spike scares Pinky by stamping on her home. And the cutie marks point them to go to some village on the far edges of Equestria. So it's just Equestria, not the lands beyond. Kinda hoping maybe they'd go to another kingdom. Because that'll be quite fun to see perhaps a king or a queen or something like that. But oh well, I guess we might see that in later episodes. So they head off to this small town far, far away. Obviously, so far they can't get the train there. So it seems definitely out of the way. I have to admit, I love Pinky in this episode, because she's so suspicious at the start. She knows something's wrong, even before the others do. And I have to admit, those smiles weren't right. Even I could tell that. They were just freaky. Everyone else seems more noticing the cutie marks rather than the smiles. Even though the smiles are clearly fake, and they would disturb me more than the cutie marks. Pinky knew that there wasn't happiness here. And despite Fluttershy's, immediate liking to the place. And Rainbow Dash just wants to fight a monster. She rushes in there wanting to fight someone like T-Rex? Or a sea monster? Or something huge and villainous? Really, after nearly the entire world entire kingdom of Equestria anyway, being destroyed? Would they really want to fight something like that again? This must be after, a while after anyway, the T-Rex defeated. Because even Rainbow Dash wouldn't want to immediately face another person like T-Rex after straight after. Anyway, the excitement would probably come in at a little while after, like maybe a few days or two when things start to get back to normal, and then everyone's like, yeah, it was so awesome. That sounds more like Rainbow Dash. And as they head into town, they're greeted very creepily by smiling people and smiling children. Which makes me think, does the children just automatically get cutie marks? Or do they have to wait till they get the cutie marks to get them taken away? How does that work? Interesting. And we meet Starlight Glimmer. Anyone else noticing the similarity between Starlight Glimmer and Twilight Sparkle? The start of their names are both very similar. Starlight, Twilight, Glimmer, Sparkle. It's very interesting. I also like the fact that the song that they sing, though we are always expecting some sort of song, it's not that catchy. In fact, it's pretty terrifying. You know, Starlight Glimmer is pretty much pretending to have no power over them, to be all equal, and yet everyone is terrified of them. Absolutely terrified. Something my boyfriend, whose pony name I've given him as Link, said that the whole setup was very Nazi-like. Everyone was afraid to speak out, especially whenever later on they are taken down into the cellar and are told, "So, what's it like to have your cutie marks?" And suddenly the whole facade falls, and you can see the real smiles. But even then, they truly believe what Starlight Glimmer's saying. And even though they feel it's wrong, a lie, if said often enough, eventually becomes the truth. So then, they get ambushed. Later on, when they see the wall, which, honestly, I'm wondering, the vault seems a bit more like glass. Can that really keep a cutie mark in that has, like, all of the magic? Especially when it's a cutie mark supposedly really linked to the pony's magic. Look, such as an alicorn. Can it really hold all of those cutie marks? Seemed quite impressive. And then, I admit, that something really struck me. Hello, alicorn, princess. Didn't you have a lot more time to get out? A lot more power than this Starlight Glimmer girl? She's not even an alicorn, and yet she overcomes Twilight so easily. It seems very unusual. Almost too easy. And also, they have super forms, don't they? Well, pony or whatever super forms. Which, honestly, I don't mind. And I guess if they used them all the time, it would be a bit less special. But I mean, come on. Give me a break. This should be a lot harder to capture them, after all they've been through. But I guess it's the first show, so we can't expect it to be completely full. It just brings to question, how powerful is Starlight Glimmer? Anyway, they lose their cutie marks through a staff that overall doesn't look right, and are now in a brainwash room. Honestly, this is dark. Quite dark for a children's program. Seeing all of the ponies lose what makes them them? Although Twilight doesn't seem to lose much, because she still has her knowledge. That one thing can't be taken away. She doesn't have her magic anymore. The others lose their ability to talk to animals, or their ability to see what's pretty and what's not, or their ability to buck apples, or their speed and athletic skills. And eventually, the marks they now have seem to align the main six's personality to Starlight Glimmer's view of equality. It makes me wonder where on earth she learned this spell, because it's quite a powerful spell. So they rely on Fluttershy, who has been always oh, this place is wonderful, to get them out. So when, however, Starlight Glimmer gives her a test, and nearly that causes the plan to fall apart. Luckily, she doesn't have to say who told them about the vault, as Party Favor steps forward. I admit, I like Party Favor. To come forward like that must take guts. A lot of guts. So Fluttershy discovers that Starlight actually hasn't given up her cutie mark, and still has it. So Twilight fakes thinking about changing, using Starlight's own words against her, to prove that if anyone in the village had a cutie mark, then they had to lose their cutie mark. They couldn't live. So, when Fluttershy throws the water on her, or tries to anyway, she would have used her own words against her. Honestly, Twilight, brilliant. Just brilliant. So, Fluttershy throws the water. And it misses. No offense, but Twilight, really? Maybe 2 buckets? Because then 1 bucket is a little risky. 2 would be a bit easier. Then again, they probably didn't have much time to grab it. It doesn't exactly show where she gets the water and bucket from. Luckily, though, they get a break, as 1 drop has managed to slide its way down, right in the spot where the cutie mark is. And that's when Party Favor comes in again, by wiping Starlight with his own cloak to reveal her. The townspeople realize that she is fake. And even though Twilight tries to convince her, she doesn't listen. She doesn't let the heroine try and help her. She truly believes what she knows. What has she gone through that has made things so hard for her to accept that? So then the chase begins, as the town gets their cutie marks back, and the main 6 are having trouble getting theirs. I honestly do like this part, where, the main 6 don't get their cutie marks back by themselves. They need help. They need help to get it back overall. And these main 4 get them back for them. I would love to see this later on. Possibly see them develop, or something anyway. I don't know, but it would be great to see these 4 again. Though it is interesting how they decided to go with that instead of the heroine saved themselves. So the heroine saved the town and then got the cutie marks back. Makes sense. And then Starlight Glimmer escapes, using magic to just blind everyone and run. Despite Twilight trying to convince her again. I must admit, I put it up to Twilight. I mean, good on you for keeping on trying. But I have to admit, I also admire Starlight Glimmer in this. She's smart, and most of her philosophy isn't completely false. She just twisted the truth, and in some cases, cutie marks could cause hatred. It's logical and smart. She even herself fully believes her theology. So what could have, changed her mind about that? What has she experienced that's so hard that's caused her to not be able to truly believe in it? Though I think one thing was a bit unusual. Why did she keep the cutie marks for the 6? And what was she planning to do with Twilight's? It seems a bit, unusual and a bit dumb. I mean, yes, it continued the story, but even then, what was so special, other than Twilight's being an alicorn's cutie mark? She wasn't always an alicorn, she was a unicorn, so in a way it's a unicorn's cutie mark, not not of alicorns. So, was there more magic in it? Could she maybe paste those cutie marks onto other people? She was able to take them away, so why not put them back? How powerful is she actually? She can take cutie marks from, what, 30 ponies? Probably less, but still. And alicorns and her friends, who are the elements of harmony, without any magical artifact or necklace or anything. She rivals Twilight in many ways, not just her name. And she could be a very good villain for the whole series. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing her very soon. And she won't give up on her goal, whatever that is. Because right now, we don't know what her goal is. Her final goal. She was getting control of this town. But now she has an alicorn in her eyes. She is looking forward to the next thing. Overall, not a bad beginning. And I can't wait to see what's to come. And what has befallen Starlight Glimmer. Anyway, I've probably passed out more questions than anything else. But, still, please post any comments below. Any questions or anything. And I shall see you all tomorrow, as that is when I'll be uploading the next party adoption episode. And then on Saturday, I will upload another one, as this is just a one-time off reviewing the next season. If you want me to do more of these, then please tell me. I'd love to do another one. But my main point is, well, reading. So if you have any fan fictions you'd like me to read, please tell me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Stay brony!